Hey everyone, welcome to the We Like Wrestling podcast. I'm Jared, I'm here with Justin.
I don't know if we can play this. Can we?
I don't know.
It's on Spotify.
We're not monetized.
Yeah, that's true.
John.
The Olympics! It's the Olympics! It's time for the Olympics! My favorite time of every 4 years to watch sports no one gives a fuck about three other years.
Everyone's patriotic for every 4 years.
I like Guam's chances. I think Guam is a really good...
It's an underdog. They're a sleeper team. No one's talking about them.
Last episode, Justin wore a mask. I'll wear one this episode.
All right.
Three Legacies Wrestling Lucha mask. You can get them at shows.
Do you want to get your shilling out of the way now?
No, go ahead.
Okay. We're talking about the Olympics here.
Who gives
All
a
right.
shit?
It starts Friday.
Oh, that started today, didn't it? No?
The opening ceremony.
Oh, okay.
You know, that doesn't... I mean, I guess it starts it, but...
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe it's tomorrow in France. Fuck the French.
Yeah. Speaking of which, a lot of this stuff good.
Wrapping super thin pancakes and shit. Just give me a full pancake.
I love crepes.
Don't fucking give me a thin bullshit pancake and then fold it up and tell me it's one thing. Give me a fat stack of flour, egg, and water.
I tell you what, though, I never eat pancakes with eggs or anything, so, like, a crepe is my excuse to eat both.
I hate you.
I love crepes.
Okay, so I have a list of wrestlers who competed in the Olympics, not only as wrestlers, although wrestling is the main one. And they are not all WWE wrestlers. In fact, let's play a game. How long in before somebody goes, who?
We're not saying Kurt Angle. We're going. That's too obvious.
Yeah, Kurt Angle's on it.
Okay.
It was tough to
Broken
make
freaking
16.
neck.
He may or may not be the only person that you know. No, there's a couple. There's less that you'll.
I know another one.
There's many. There are many.
Yeah, I know a couple.
There's 16 at least.
By the way, whoever wears a mask, I don't know how you do it. It's uncomfortable.
It's not that type of mask.
Yeah, but...
That thing doesn't breathe. Though the Penta one I have is leather, and that doesn't breathe for shit either.
Yeah.
So let's start off with everybody's favorite game. Who? Ricky Choshu.
That name doesn't sound familiar at all.
WCW?
No. He is a legend in Japan. He is a Japanese wrestler.
I've heard of him.
Yeah. He may have wrestled for WCW or Jim Crockett, but versus Anthony Ogogo.
I've heard of him.
He was in AEW. Is he still there?
Yes.
Yeah, he was an Olympic boxer.
Yeah.
I did not realize boxing was still an Olympic sport.
What did the other guy do?
Wrestling. If I don't say it, let's just assume it's wrestling.
Okay. I don't know enough about Ricky Choshu.
There's only 5 out of 16 that are not wrestling. Ricky Choshu is a legend, but also kind of legendary in a sense of opening a very bad promotion in Japan that did not succeed. I think it lasted just over a year.
Oh.
I don't remember what it was called. It's not New or All Japan, but it was something.
It's not DDT.
It's not Big Japan. No, it was something Japan. I just don't remember what it was called. I watched a documentary on it.
All New Japan.
Yeah.
In Japan.
Old Japan.
Old Japan, yeah.
So is he big guy?
Yeah, he's
Built like Muda?
Yeah,
Is he?
Yeah, he's kind of big. He's he's like Masawa, but that means nothing to you.
Yeah.
So I don't know how else. Yeah, Masawa, Kawada, any of these names buzzing for you? No? Okay.
I've heard of Masawa, I think.
I'm going to let you vote. And what you say is who we all pick.
Is this a tournament?
Yeah, sure. Ricky Choshu has to beat Anthony Ogogo, who's most famous for ending racism with Cody Rhodes.
Did he beat Cody?
Hey, can I have that pen?
haven't seen him on AEW in forever.
And since that time that Cody beat him to end racism. So yeah, Ricky Choshu.
By going to a go-go.
Okay. Now we get good. Carl Gotch.
That's before my time. So that's
Is he related to Simon?
where Simon took his name. Simon took his name from Karl Gotch, and Simon. Simon is the real last name of Boris Malenko, right?
Is it? Okay,
I think that's what it is.
Oh, because now he wrestles as Simon something else, but not Gotch.
No,
is he still? Is he like Simon Miller or something?
I don't know.
Simon Miller
versus
culture.
Baba Haktur, the original Haktur,
Iron Sheik.
Iron Sheik.
Is he going to humble him?
Yes.
What did Sheik?
Wrestling.
Sheik was wrestling.
Yeah, he was.
He won a
first Olympic gold medalist that didn't win a gold medal. But if you listen to him, he says gold medalist.
Yeah,
he did not win a gold medal.
No, I think he bronzed or something.
I mean, it's a dirty gold.
For Iran or wherever he's from, whatever.
Yes.
In like the 60s. And Karl Gotch wrestled in like the 50s and 40s. Way back.
Yeah.
I'll take Sheik as
Oh my God, we got to go with Sheiky baby.
I don't know anything about Karl Gotch. I've heard the name. I know he's a legend.
Yeah, who gives a fuck? He's a fucking legend. He's boring. He's no Sheiky baby.
Can he do that thing with the like Sheik did with the big heavy sticks or whatever they?
I don't even.
But you know
nobody
who can
touch Al Snow.
You know who can? Jeff Cobb wrestled for Guam, which is why I said Guam earlier because it was fresh in my head. Wrestled for Guam.
Oh,
yeah.
He's not American.
He is American, but also not American. So I guess he has dual citizenship.
One of his parents is okay.
Yes, he was born in Hawaii.
Okay,
but one of his So I don't know
because Jeff Cobb's a pretty white name.
Yeah, but he's not a pretty white dude.
I'm sure.
I actually thought he was Samoan because he kind of looks like Joe.
I mean, I guess
he looks like Super Shredder Joe.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. There's different types. Everybody's related somehow.
No. He's not. He's Hawaiian.
Which is kind of.
Well, he was born in Hawaii. He's not Hawaiian. He doesn't have ancestry in Hawaii. Yeah. So which makes me believe that his father was probably a soldier.
So yeah, probably had a base there or something.
Yeah. But if he wrestled for Guam, then that means one of his parents had to have citizenship there.
Yeah.
Versus Ronda Rousey, who competed in judo.
Cobb.
Yeah. You should see pictures.
I didn't know Ronda Rousey was in the Olympics.
Yeah.
I knew she did the MMA, but I didn't know.
Yeah, judo.
Mm-hmm.
Now she's back.
She did pretty well. I think she was like fourth. She didn't get a gold medal, but she did well from what I remember.
Yeah. And then she's back to bad mouthing wrestling again.
Is she?
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Every time she's not there, she like hates it. It's the shittiest thing. It's fake.
I don't want to blame her for getting somebody fired, but I feel like that kind of led to that.
Danny Hodge.
Hey, you're going back.
Versus Gable Stevens. This was randomized, by the way.
Gable Stevenson, whoever.
Stevenson, yeah. Stevens.
Did he just get released?
Gable Stevens.
Never wrestled and got released?
Yeah, he got released.
He wrestled, didn't he?
Him and his brother got released.
He didn't wrestle? He wrestled.
Did he ever dark matches, I think? Did he ever? Never just on TV, was he?
Maybe dark matches, yeah, but he didn't have a match on TV.
Was he ever even on NXT?
Now he's in the NFL.
Yeah, he's doing the Brock Lesnar.
I remember all the hoopla about them signing him, and he never did anything.
Yeah.
I never saw either one of them wrestle.
I'll go Gable.
The other guys, it's like the 40s, I think.
Yeah.
That's way back.
This is the matchup of the two guys that you probably think of when you first think of Olympic pro wrestlers. Kurt Angle versus Mark Henry. Only one gets to go.
Not the other one I was thinking of, but okay.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah. From your era, the other one would make more sense.
I also like another one, but you haven't mentioned him yet, so I'll wait. Mark Henry was powerlifting, right?
Weightlifting, powerlifting, I don't know. It's the same shit.
He was legit world's
That's the
strongest
deadlift.
man.
You pick it up.
No, he wasn't because he didn't gold in it.
Oh, didn't he?
No.
I thought he was.
No, the world's strongest man was a competition. That's why you can call it that. He was a world. That's what
You ever
made
see
him
them on
the
like
world's strongest man.
ESPN like 4 in the morning? They're like pulling trucks.
I used to watch they pull trucks. They just like
they like squash melons with their bare hands.
They pick up big cement like spheres,
rocks,
and just put them somewhere else.
And then they see how far you can carry before they drop it. And they have
they like throw logs into the air. It's fucking stupid.
Yeah, and they crush it with their bare hand, like watermelons and stuff. And
I'm gonna go Kurt Angle.
After what Mark Henry did to us, Kurt Angle. all the
Oh,
way.
we can't hold it. It's fine. But yes, Kurt Angle.
No,
come on.
I feel like Kurt Angle was.
It was great, and he is great, and he's the best.
So you guys met him. You see, he was really nice.
It was
Nice.
very nice, yeah.
He didn't have to stay that long.
That's what I
Mad
mean.
Dog Vachon wrestling. Maurice. Versus, and this is one that I did not
Wait,
know.
so that's his daughter's Luna, or the other one's daughter's Luna?
I don't remember.
There's Mad Dog, and then there's Butcher.
Butcher, yeah. I
And
think
Luna's-
I think Butcher.
Luna's somebody's daughter.
Yeah. Mad
And
Dog
one-
Vachon versus this one I didn't know, and it's for something called judoka.
I don't know what that is.
It's not judo, it's judoka.
Is that
So-
the thing where you write the numbers in the block?
That's funny. Bad News Brown.
Oh,
Oh,
I did not know that.
or whatever his name was.
Bad News Allen.
Yeah.
I don't know what his real name is. But yeah,
didn't know
I did
he
not
was-
know that.
They never mentioned that in WWE.
You mean when he brawls to the back, they don't go, this is an Olympic-sized brawl?
Of course, he was a heel, so we're not going to sing his praises.
Yeah, right.
He's another one that hated the job.
yeah.
I'm gonna go bad news.
Yeah, Bad News. All right. Ken
Mad Dog the
Patera.
fake leg, or the other
I don't know.
one other prosthetic leg.
Ken Patera.
That's the one.
Yeah, that's what you would think of. And
Before jail.
Masa Saito.
Ken Patera's was weightlifting too, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Is that
And then he went to prison for like 10 years.
I should have assumed. I assumed you knew that. I
Yeah.
shouldn't assume that he knew that.
Actually, he was in WWE when he got arrested, wasn't he? And then he came back.
Yeah.
did that guy create the Saito suplex?
Saito suplex. Very good.
Ken Patera is not really a worker.
He also, I thought so. He just died in May 26th.
Ken Patera?
No, Masa Saito.
Oh, I mean, didn't know who you were talking about. I mean, I didn't hear about that.
Wait, what?
Byron Simmons pays homage to him with a very beautiful Saito suplex.
Maybe he didn't just die. I thought maybe it's not him. I thought he had just died, but maybe I'm wrong. Yeah,
I'll take
looks like he died a long time ago.
the Japanese guy. Ken Patera was not a worker.
Ken Patera was shitty, and yes, Masa Saito was great. I always like watching that because he's like a stocky dude. I love that. I love that fat Japanese dude.
Like Chono?
No,
he was kinda-
more like Kensuke Sasaki.
I don't know who that is.
He's the other guy from Japan at that time with
NWO,
Chono.
NWO or whatever.
No, see, you think of the wrong Chono. I think of feuding with Rick Rude. You think of NWO Chono.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ken Patera was... It's not his fault because it was the 80s. Everyone had to be bulky and muscular
No, you know what?
and punches and kicks.
Like
That's all he
if
did.
the Wild Samoans were a little more like muscular than fat. He's like a stocky.
Like Brock.
Nah, like Brock Lesnar's stockiness meets Arn Anderson's fatness. I'm not joking, guys.
without the gun?
See, he's the short, stocky, fat. but
Oh, I
you
know
will
him.
You will not fuck with him.
Him and Mr. Fuji were tag team champs.
Oh yeah, he's Mr. Saito.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, okay. I didn't know you knew that.
In the
That's like 50s or 60s.
70s.
Okay.
Maybe
Still.
early 80s, but they were tag champs.
I don't know about early 80s. It had to be 60s, 70s.
Saito.
Yeah.
I wasn't alive in the 60s.
Jumbo Saruda.
Who?
Nope. I'm guessing boy, Japanese has a lot of Olympians.
Yeah. Versus Josh.
Chad Gable. His was
Chad
wrestling,
Gable.
right?
Yeah, they were both wrestling.
Chad Gable.
Yeah.
I'll take Chad Gable.
Especially
for some
now,
reason,
man.
For some reason, I didn't think
That-
Gable was
that's
actually
all of
in
them?
the Olympics.
Yes, he was. And so remember, him and Otis were roommates in the Olympic trials. Otis did not make it. I thought Otis was. I already had Otis on the list. Had to find another guy. In fact, that's how I found Jumbo Saruda. Because I had to find another guy. Because I automatically put Otis on, and Otis did not
Like,
actually make the
he didn't
team.
make the team.
He
I
made the trials.
assumed Gable was in the Olympics, but they never mentioned it.
Yeah.
Because, like,
Yep. But again, not a medalist.
again, with the world's greatest tag team type
Yeah.
thing. Like,
Not
so
a medalist.
I was I had some guys in mind, but you're done, right?
Yeah.
Bill Kazmaier, was he not?
I don't know.
And then like Ted
He didn't show
Arcidi,
up.
remember him?
He did not. Neither of those showed up.
I didn't know
on
if
the
they
list.
were, so I just
No
pictured
Brock?
them.
Brock wasn't an Olympian.
Oh, he's just wrestling.
He eats Olympians.
NCAA.
What about Shelton? No.
Same thing. College.
NCAA.
They were roommates, but yeah.
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 And I was thinking, I can't remember their names now. They one of those two guys that was
Charlie Haas.
no.
Jason Jordan.
Kurt Angle's son.
They were
Naming guys that look like
like
Olympians.
hanging out with the Harts, but they weren't part of the Hart family. They were a tag team, but they didn't have a
Danny
team name.
Davis. They were hanging out with the Heart.
Oh man, they
Rhythm and Blues.
no, they were a tag team.
They were hanging
And
out
then
with
he went
the Hearts.
to ECW.
And they went to ECW and they were hanging out with the Hearts.
They were like affiliated with them, like Tyson Kidd, but he's not really a Hart member. Damn it. They wouldn't have a team name. They were just two guys. And one was like short and
What year? What are we talking about?
it's probably got to be around this time, I would think.
D.H. Smith.
Bulldogs?
Oh my God. Furnace of the Fawn.
Oh my God.
I don't know. Didn't Doug Furnace?
Well, first off, you're way off with time.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's like 96.
It's all the same, but. But weren't they like.
No.
I thought they said they trained in a dungeon or something, but they weren't
Maybe.
Hearts. Or, you know what I mean? They're not.
I think Doug Furnace was a power lifter.
Yeah, he's a muscle guy.
It doesn't mean, just because you're a power lifter doesn't mean you're an Olympic power
No, I know, but those are the people I thought of.
I'm convinced if you live anywhere in Canada, you just go to the Hart Dungeon if you want to be a wrestler. There's like no other wrestling school.
Yeah.
That's the best place to go, I mean, I would think.
Yeah, no, he's just a power lifter. He won the APF National and World Powerlifting something. Who cares?
I didn't
just
know
a
if
bunch
they
of
were or
pick it up,
not.
put it
I just
down.
pictured.
All right, Ricky Choshu versus the Iron Sheik Hakuto.
Chic.
Yeah, fuck that Hakuto girl. She don't know what the fuck she's talking about.
I don't know what any of that's about.
I don't know. It's
The internet
it's
is creepy and-
TikTok.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't creepy.
I have TikTok
It
now.
was funny.
Yeah, but now everybody's like wanting her. to
We were in
start
a
it
Delaware
all.
fair, and I must have seen a million Hawk Tua shirts. Spit on that thing.
All right, it's not that funny.
That's what
it
I
had
mean,
its
like, it's
15
just-
seconds.
It was
of fame.
everywhere. People were wearing them. They
People
were
are
selling
trying
them.
to find out where she is, and like it's
Okay.
yeah,
Jeff Cobb and Gable Stevens.
Cobb
Yeah.
because he actually wrestles.
Kurt Angle and Brad News Brown.
Kurt.
Heard.
You see where this is going? Masa Saito and Chad Gable.
I'm gonna go Chad.
Yeah. So
Oh wait,
Iron Sheik versus Jeff Cobb.
Cobb.
What?
I'm taking
Sheiky
Cobb.
baby. Sheiky baby.
I'd rather run from Cobb than Sheik. I mean, I feel like Cobb is more of a badass.
Sheik is one of those guys like Haku that you just don't mess with.
yeah.
I mean, he's
Sheik is
dead,
a
but back
bad-
then.
Yeah.
He was well respected.
Do you know what the Iron Sheik on cocaine would do to you?
That was the 80s.
Weren't
That
him,
was
and,
80 minutes ago.
weren't him and Sabu a team at some point?
No, you're
Oh, that was
way off.
Sheik.
You're thinking of Sheik, and that's not. They
The
weren't a
Sheik.
tag team.
Sheik,
He was-
he's the Sheik's nephew. Or
He's
supposed
his,
to be his
yeah,
nephew.
that's his uncle.
They had
Yeah.
a match together.
No,
And that
he
Sheik was like 85 years
no.
old.
It was what did we watch? We watched something with Sabu, and Sheik was in his corner, and he like mistimed a fireball. Yeah,
We watch a lot of bad shit.
I don't even know if they actually are related, if that's a wrestling thing. But
no, they are.
Oh,
yeah,
they-
yeah.
oh,
that's his
okay.
uncle. Jeff Cobb and Sheik. I say Sheik. You say Jeff Cobb.
Gotta say Sheik.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen Cobb work.
Well,
He's good.
He's good, but he's no Sheik.
Who is?
Kurt and Chad.
The one who should have been his son, not Jason Jordan.
Yeah.
I think Kurt Angle is very good. Chad Gable has a lot of potential. And they seem to see something in him for letting this Wyatt storyline play out with him as the main antagonist.
As the first.
And the Creed brothers, which we knew
We assumed it was happening, and it made
there
sense
was
to
little,
happen.
but like we were talking on the interview with Stevie. Why Chad Gable?
Well, we'll see.
Well, because they killed him and he came back to life. So
Well,
now
no,
he's a
why?
zombie.
But why?
But why him?
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, even in the vignettes leading up to the debut, there was, like, CG hidden in there. There
Yeah.
was, like, shush. There was, like, you know.
Yeah, they never explained why they're attacking him.
Did he do something with...
No.
No?
I just gotta believe at some point we'll find out just let it play. It is taking a very long time and it's hard to let it play, but let it
Triple
play.
H is good.
Well, I don't know if it's even Triple H. So I actually say Chad.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, either one. Flip a coin. It's just a shame that the Creed brothers are gonna
So the gold medalist is out. So we have Chad Gable and Iron Sheik, and I still say Sheik.
I'm going Gable.
Sheiky baby.
I like Chad Gable.
Oh, that hurts. I love
Gable.
Love me some Sheik.
But, like...
But you like Chad Gable? You've been singing his praises for a while.
I do. Yeah, I have.
I also like that we're seeing a sort of like Bray with the Fiend, where it's Bo Dallas and Uncle Howdy, and now he on Raw he showed up in a tank top and the Howdy mask, so like it's kind of both, and I like that
We're acknowledging that they're not trying to play us for
Yeah.
stupid.
They're not. Yeah,
I like that they're giving Bo Dallas.
Vince is the one who thought we were dumb. Pretty much like these fans know.
and I
So
think Bo can do well with that.
All right, so on to our second topic, because this is a topic I've been wanting to talk about for a little while.
For a couple weeks.
It's just it's a fun thing. We could do this for a billion different scenarios.
Well,
This is the first one I thought of.
and you mentioned this on an episode.
A what if?
Yeah.
And
He's been waiting
Jared
for me.
will have nothing to say about this, so just keep your mouth shut.
I'll just walk out.
What if Lex Luger won the title at SummerSlam 93?
I mean, they celebrated like he did.
Yeah. But what if he actually wins? Where do we go? What happens? I have a list of things that could potentially have changed in wrestling history. Starting with Yokozuna never kills The Undertaker. And he never ascends to heaven.
Because him and Luger probably would feud
Keep
for a while.
feuding, right. But also, going into that Survivor Series, we wouldn't have had Undertaker beating down Yoko the way he did. Probably wouldn't have even had Undertaker in that match. Probably would have changed.
I mean, then what would Brett have done? Because that was not the champ.
No double Royal Rumble winners. So then
Yeah,
what?
'cause
That
Lex is-
changes the landscape of WrestleMania 10.
Brett could win. Go to Mania versus Lex.
Who does Lex then face at WrestleMania 10? Who would win the Royal Rumble that year?
And then if Brett just wins on his own, you take Lex out of it, keep Brett the winner.
So then Brett versus Lex, hey, face versus face
You
again.
could turn Lex.
You turn Brett.
You could turn Brett. You could do Brett, American versus Canadian, which Brett did
They
later.
weren't doing that yet.
No, Brett did it later. You could do
Shit,
it.
Brett versus Yoko. They're chanting USA, and the other one is from the USA. So who would we have besides Brett? I think Brett's just because he already won. Who's like a real viable opponent at this time for Luger? I have an idea, and this is not because of my own bias. I actually do think this would work.
I mean, because Lex didn't win and he got shoved into that tag team with Bulldog,
Well, that's WrestleMania 11.
well, it's the next year.
Yeah. So WrestleMania 10, where it would have been Lex versus Yoko and then Brett versus Yoko. Instead of a double winner at the Rumble, who wins the Rumble to face Lex Luger at WrestleMania 10? Shawn Michaels would actually be a very good fit because obviously we wouldn't get a ladder match. So then that changes history right there.
Yeah.
You don't get Shawn and Razor. Let's just say you get Razor as a heel versus Brett in a ladder match. That's not going to be the same. That's changing what maybe ladder matches never happen again because
Brett's
Shawn
not gonna do
Michaels isn't there to do the shit that Shawn
crazy
did
shit.
with a ladder.
Brett won't do any of that.
I think here is maybe the biggest
I'm trying to think who was on the roster back then.
crush.
Owen.
But he wasn't ready. This is before Owen and Brett.
And Crush was a heel already.
I think you still had to. I think you would still have Owen and Brett at WrestleMania 10 because they were already building that.
And that could just be a match.
Yeah, but then right. You don't get Owen at the end of it coming out, which sucks because that's one of my favorite cinematic scenes in wrestling history is him. Everybody celebrating with Brett after you just beat Brett, and him mouthing, "What about me? I don't hate you. I hate that nobody cares about me." I loved that.
I'm in your shadow.
Yeah, I loved that.
Does Diesel heel then? Oh, next year he
Diesel's not even like on the an active wrestler at this point.
Not at 10, but by 11 he is. Isn't he?
11, yeah.
So if he,
Yeah.
Lex ain't gonna have it that long. But
At 11, he's champion.
Lex, I'm saying, if Lex wins, in this
But I'm
scenario-
saying Diesel. That's
yeah.
crazy. At 10, he doesn't have a match.
he's Sean's bodyguard. Yeah,
At 11, he's the world champion.
main event.
Wow. Never even thought of it like that.
I've never been a fan of Kevin Nash.
Some things, he has a really good match with people. He has a really good match with Brett at Royal Rumble, like 95 or
Shawn.
96 or something.
Owen, people that can bounce
Yeah.
around for him.
Yeah, he has good matches.
Him and Mabel, awful.
Oh my God, yeah. Him and Sid.
Yeah, because they're
Barn burner, as in put them in a barn and burn it the fuck down.
and the thing that everyone liked about Diesel when he was Sean's bodyguard, that they were like the anti-heroes. They were cool. Then when he became champ, they like sanitized it and
Yeah.
made him like kid friendly, and everyone went, "Oh, he's not cool anymore." Now he's like,
Yeah.
Even as a kid, I don't think I enjoyed Kevin Nash and Triple H in a Hell in a Cell because
"Oh, that was not the best
Well,
version
you're
of Kevin
talking
Nash."
about like
well, yeah, but
quadruple quad
but I-
surgeries. At
That's
this.
walking across the ring and
like,
blow
I
out your
always
knee.
enjoyed those matches, and I enjoyed that Triple H.
When he
but,
texted
like,
himself to attack Punk.
No, you're even
That's even
further
further.
down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's not the best version.
So here's the biggest thing that I think would happen if Lex would have actually won the belt at SummerSlam. What do you think the biggest outcome, the biggest butterfly effect of him winning the title would be?
Maybe he stays.
Exactly. He doesn't show up on the first Nitro. Think about the impact that would have. We don't set a precedent of surprises on Nitro. We might not get the NWO. We might not get Hall and Nash jumping.
Would this be before or after the Narcissist?
After.
He debuted as
we're
a
talking,
narcissist.
we're talking about USA
Okay,
Lex
so
Express.
this is like
Slamming Yoko on that battleship or whatever.
okay, that's
Yeah.
okay.
Narcissist debuted because he was hurt from a motorcycle accident. So he couldn't
yeah,
wrestle. So
something
he
like
was
that.
in the WBF,
Yeah.
the bodybuilding. That was Bobby Heenan couldn't pronounce his name. He was like Narcissist.
Narcissist, yeah.
Narcissus. That's terrible. I'm like, that Rumble's terrible. That's with nobody. It's like bottom feeders and Brett
Yeah.
Luger. I think Eli Blue was one of the final four with like
Nazi.
Fatu.
So
Make a difference, Fatu. Like,
what if we never get the boyhood dream at WrestleMania 12? Because Shawn already had his WrestleMania moment. Say he wrestled Luger at WrestleMania 10. We don't have a boyhood dream now. He's already had that shot. Who cares?
I don't know if this is on your list, but what if it's not even Sean? What if it's Marty? What if Marty becomes a star?
That's a different what if. We're sticking. This is all still on the line of Lex, but because he wrestles WrestleMania 10, no boyhood dream at 12. No big Shawn run and then loses his smile. No Brett and Shawn feud. No screw job. Which means no Austin
I
era.
was gonna say no Austin.
Brett doesn't go to WCW, maybe? Or he was going anyway,
I
probably.
don't know. I think
I was gonna say no screw job.
no screw job. No Austin. No Austin Rock. No bloodline.
No Attitude Era.
No bloodline. That's the biggest thing. I get. That's the last thing. Look, no bloodline. That's how I got here. That's how Lex Luger could have fucking stopped this whole goddamn thing. He could have impacted history. Lex Luger is the biggest draw in history because he could have made it that Roman Reigns did not have a 1,200 day. What was it?
3.5 years was the champ or something like that.
What the hell? Is that really all? You're just
Yeah, that was it.
that's your only what if?
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, we could what if many different things. What if Benoit didn't fucking kill himself and his family?
Or what if Kevin Sullivan didn't do
or
it?
I was gonna say, did he?
Or what if? Yeah. What if?
That's the biggest
Ooh.
what if. Did Benoit actually do it?
What if it's
Well, that's a different what if. We're talking about Butterfly Effect. Did you ever see that movie, Butterfly Effect?
No.
It's the only Ashton Kutcher movie I like.
I like Dude, Where's My Car?
I know you do, and that's terrible. I cannot believe that. When you list your favorite movies, Dude, Where's My Car is like the first one that comes up, and
Dude,
what?
Where's My Car and Shaun of the Dead.
I remember something about like it is an ostrich, but he keeps calling it a llama, right?
Yeah.
He's like, I watched it on Discovery Channel, and it's a llama. And it's like, nah, it's an ostrich.
Yeah, I've never seen that movie.
When they're in the drive-thru.
You're fine.
Drive-thru
I've heard it's bad.
Chinese food.
Oh yeah, the Chinese food.
And then,
No, and then
dude, Sean William Scott is amazing.
he was good in.
American Pie.
Well, yeah,
Stifler.
but
I've never seen The Goon.
oh my god, fucking watch Goon 1 and 2.
We've
And then-
now
and then
turned into-
stop.
Wes isn't even here, and we're
No,
talking about movies.
No, there's no third one.
Oh, there's a
No,
Last of the Enforcers. Is that?
that's the second
That's
one.
like okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe you're thinking of my new hockey obsession. That's Shoresy, which I suggest watching. Shoresy, it's a TV show. It's
Oh.
fucking amazing.
Never heard of it.
Fuck you. For what?
So we're gonna talk about Blood and Guts. Anybody watch
Sure,
it
go ahead.
besides me?
Talk about it. No,
Oh,
I didn't watch it.
I slept through most of
A
it.
fucking hard ass chair shot.
Oh
to
yeah, I
Jack
saw that.
Perry.
That's about it. I saw that Jeff Jarrett's now a face.
So who were
So Brian, is it Brian a heel?
Brian who?
Daniel Bryan or Brian Daniels?
No.
Or whatever. No.
No.
Oh.
Why would he be a heel?
So-
I don't know. I haven't watched AEW in so
so
long.
he actually announced his contract is up August 1st. His wrestling contract expires August 1st.
Whoa, what does
He's-
that mean?
He's wrestling at All In for the title. But him and Bree agreed that this current contract would be the last one that he signs for wrestling. So it doesn't mean he's not wrestling anymore. It just means, maybe, hey, this match, you get this much. That type of thing.
Appearances, yeah.
So who were the team? Because Hangman was with the Elite.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's part of them now.
I thought he wasn't.
It was
He
Bucks,
is. He came back and now he is.
Bucks, Hangman,
Well, I know, but he
Jack
said he didn't want to
Perry.
be pushed around by anybody.
and Okada.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the Elite. Against
Versus-
Swerve, Acclaimed,
Yeah. Briscoe.
Darby, and Briscoe.
Yeah.
By the way,
Which is just like 5 random guys.
Bowens, good spot. Table spot. Outside of the cage.
I saw,
fell
like,
off
the
on the tables.
2 from each team
I
come
saw he
in.
had golden scissors and stabbed like Jungle Boy or something.
Oh, yeah, in his mouth and like.
Yeah, I saw like the first 4 guys come in, and then I woke up and the whole ring was full. I missed everything in between. Fell
Darby
asleep.
tried to set Jack Perry on fire.
Again?
He doused him in gasoline.
They were very heelish. Briscoe kept hitting him, saying, "Quit, quit, quit!" They're acting like
'Cause
heels.
That's
Well, they're fighting
That's
against the EVPs.
point. Yeah, I get it.
They're fighting against the power.
And
But-
Jungle Boy, or he didn't quit. Was it Matt or Nick? Quit for him.
Darby wanted a TNT title shot against Perry.
And he yelled. Hangman didn't get in the ring at first or something. He was yelling at him, "Get your ass in here, or I'll fire you," or something.
Oh.
So Swerve and Hangman had a stare off, and there was holy shit chants.
I don't know. Play it back. I've said this for months.
Bowens cut a pretty good promo afterwards too.
Oh.
Mostly Bowens. Max was there, but from what I've seen, it would have been entertaining. I guess. You're probably the only one with cable that's able to watch it.
Able to watch what?
AEW.
I can watch it.
I watch it on Sling.
I was gonna
Watch it
say
on
I have
streaming.
cable.
Oh, I don't.
Yeah, I could watch it. I just don't.
There was other matches.
And I get
still
asked
remember.
every week if I watched it, and I just can't. I don't even know, man. TNA might be show number 2 now.
Did we talk about that? All their belts changed hands at the last one.
I don't know.
Dolph is the new champ,
Yeah.
and
Good for Dolph.
whatever
PCO won the digital media.
from Top Dollar, whatever his name is over there.
AJ Francis.
Yeah.
Jordan Grace.
She kept hers.
Okay, well that's not all of them.
Tag titles.
Tag titles changed.
From who to who?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I did know like 2 weeks ago what had happened.
Also, this WWE TNA crossover is amazing.
It's
We're getting more Joe Hendry. We're getting MSK. Or
Yeah.
The Rascals.
We're getting Saints players singing a song.
yeah. Who was that guy?
I don't know who that was. I think you said
Jamal
us.
Williams. Running back for the Saints.
Oh, okay. He looked really small.
He played for the Lions, but he's a nerd. He watches wrestling, Pokemon.
He looked really small.
I didn't know he was a wrestling
I thought
fan.
he was a kicker or something.
TNA is great. NWA is coming to Philly, so that's cool. I know we talked about going to that. I don't know the date. August something is All In. August 25th, I want to say. 24th. August 24th, probably. Or 25th, because they run Sundays. All In, AEW, Wembley Stadium again. You get Swerve and Bryan Danielson, and then God knows what else. Maybe Ospreay and Ricochet. That's I think one of the big things going around is, do we get Ospreay and Ricochet?
Maybe. It'd be cool.
I mean, we brought that up in the interview with Stevie. A lot of that is going to be choreographed, which sometimes gets heat.
Yeah, not everything is that way. You have to have a variety show. Every match can't be that way, but one match being like that is fine.
But like the no selling is what gets heat. Like, how are you going to no sell a Canadian Destroyer? Like Swerve in Blood and Guts, he no sold staples to the back, just staple after staple.
Okay,
No
that's a
sold.
little weird.
Yeah.
So ABC beat the System to be the new tag champs.
Oh, I thought ABC were the tag champs.
Yeah, I thought they. Yeah.
Brian Myers and Eddie Edwards are the champs.
I didn't know
They
that.
lost to ABC.
So
And then
ABC lost to Bryan and Edwards, and then they
Yeah,
got it
because they
back.
were the tag champions. So
Yeah.
yeah.
and then the other one was Speedball Mike Bailey beat.
Oh yeah, I
Mustafa
think
Ali.
I told you that.
X Division.
Yeah, I told you that.
Nice. I mean, I like
Where were we?
Jordan Grace beat
AXW.
Ash by Elegance.
Yeah, that's right. We were at
Bailey
AXW that night, and I think I told you that Bailey.
It was
won.
July 20th, so last Saturday.
Yeah.
By the way, at AXW,
Wow.
And the
Some
Rascals beat-
amazing talent.
Beat No Quarter Catch Crew from NXT.
Yeah. Which just means they're going to be going over and doing the same match on NXT, I assume.
I can't even think of
that's-
that guy's name now.
Because Wes Lee's an NXT
Which
guy
one?
too.
Marcus Mathers?
No,
Uh,
Diego Hill. Fucking Diego Hill.
I was going to say Daring.
I'm pretty sure he
Darren's
works.
the other guy.
He works for DPW in North Carolina. Amazing. Everything he does in the ring is so smooth, so quick, so perfect. Like
Yes, he was very, very talented.
a lot of the stuff he did, we were like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Diego Hill. If you can, book that man for a show.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll see him around here soon again. AXW has been great with bringing talent in. And
Yeah,
putting on a
AXW
great
put
show.
on a tremendous show. Tremendous show.
They have a new title and it looks kind of old school.
Yeah, what was it called?
The Heritage
Heritage,
Championship.
They're having a tournament, aren't they?
yeah.
Yeah. I don't know everybody, but Leo Sparrow went through.
Yeah, I don't remember everybody.
Tommy
at
Vex
once.
went through. I can't remember everybody, but the main thing I wanted to take away from that is Diego Hill.
Yeah.
Fucking amazing. This weekend coming up, July 27th, Three Legacies Wrestling Rise will have a show at the Lebanon Fair. Free wrestling show as long as you pay for admission into the fair. I think it's from 4 to 5 p.m. Byron Simmons, maybe just Jay, Ty Rockwell, who we love, and he's amazing at being a heel. And
I had
then
the flyer.
yeah, I don't know. August 3rd. Obviously, we've been talking about that a lot. It is the big show for us.
It's not the big show.
Whoa.
Yeah, exactly.
August 3rd, Red Rose Rumble, Three Legacies Wrestling at Clipper Magazine Stadium.
It's not slow moving and hard to understand.
There's a 15-person battle royal called the Red Rose Rumble. The winner of that gets a title shot whenever they choose. Kind of like Money in the Bank, where they can cash in the trophy. Last year's winner, JS
Oh,
Hawthorne.
it's kind of like Money in the Bank, you say. I never realized that.
JS Hawthorne is the current champion because he cashed in on Bro Keller. And you will see JS Hawthorne.
Invoked. You cash in Money in the Bank.
Okay.
Yeah, he did kind of call a shot. It wasn't like he
Yes, there you go.
ran out
Call
there
a
in a
shot.
match.
Yeah. He made it a triple threat.
Yeah.
So JS Hawthorne against Bro Keller. And then we are sponsoring a match that I think could possibly be match of the night. I'm not trying to be biased, but
Little
just
bias.
everybody
Little
involved,
bias.
everybody involved in the match. Is
My
just,
friends who are in the match.
So before we get to that, we have Nice and Smooth against La Resistance. Nice and Smooth are good. La Resistance, they haven't been working in the United States a lot, so I'm excited to see that. But a fatal four-way match: TJP versus Just Jay versus Al Snook versus Smiley. That's gonna be a fucking banger.
Don't
And banger
say
after
that.
banger.
It's gonna be a good match.
And then we have
Stop using
Tarzan
those words.
versus Mr. Kennedy.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to see Mr. Kennedy work. I don't know if I've ever
So
seen
Shark
him live.
Boy's not working?
Not that we know
Oh.
Not announced yet.
of. Shark Boy will be there. So at the Red Rose Rumble, August 3rd at Clipper Magazine Stadium,
Blue Meanie will be
Blue
there.
Meanie, Shark Boy, La Resistance, Mr. Anderson, and TJP will all be there for
Bryce
meet and
Remsburg.
greets. Bryce Remsburg will be there for meet and greet as well.
And
then
of course, as always,
Ricardo Rodriguez.
Mr. Ricardo Rodriguez.
TJP, if you're a talent of some sort, wrestler, manager, referee, announcer, commentator, whatever, TJP is hosting a seminar before the event. There's a couple spots
1
left.
to 3.
1 p.m. to 3 p.m. There's a couple spots left if you're...
Very few.
Yeah.
Like six, like less than 10.
Yeah. I definitely recommend getting on that. TJP has been to... wrestled in Mexico, Japan, WWE, TNA... Probably other countries. He's been wrestling since he's like 13 years old.
He's the Manny Pacquiao of wrestling.
A lot of knowledge to be shared. You can, if you're attending the Red Rose Rumble as a fan, you can meet TJP. 25, 40 are the prices. And you can also get a signed kids toy WWE Cruiserweight title.
We also have some cards.
And we'll have some cards that TJ can sign as well. And I'm terrible at this, so I don't have a bag here. But we have our own line of flavored peanuts. Slap nuts.
It's like a bag of what?
Okay.
And do you want to say that on air?
Bubba.
Slap nuts. Our first flavor is Dropkick, which is a chili lime flavor. Tahini, kind of. We will be having more flavors eventually. And then, so in Pennsylvania, there's only 2 of these. Bojangles. They have WWE cups, which you can see there. There's 4 of them. Outsiders.
There's only 2 in the entire state?
Yes.
Oh, and we have
Bojangles?
we have
Bojangles,
one. That's crazy.
Yes.
Where's the other one now?
Allentown and Reading.
No way.
Yeah. Bojangles is a southern thing.
So if you live like closer
Yeah,
to
I
Pittsburgh,
knew it
you're
was a
screwed.
southern thing, and they're like everywhere in the South. I just assumed there were more.
Like Popeyes is really big, right? In other
Popeyes
parts,
is,
yeah.
So drive like 2 hours south, and you'll probably run into a Bojangles here and there.
It's so good.
But
I'm sorry for you guys that don't have it.
yeah,
Yes, I
I
do.
like Bojangles. Bojangles, to
Bojangles
me
is my favorite.
Is my favorite fried chicken place.
Yeah.
Next to
Spicy.
Redner's.
Has spices. Real spices, not secret
Yeah.
spices and herbs.
It's like Bojangles, Redner's, Popeyes, and KFC.
Renner's is good, actually.
Yeah, Redner's is pretty good.
Renner's is good if you get it fresh.
No, I mean even it's still better than KFC.
We like chicken
I don't mind
podcast.
Popeyes, but
But Bojangles, if you're around a Bojangles, our friend Jamie got a bunch of these. Outsiders, Dudley Boys, Brothers of Destruction, Heart Foundation cups. I'm keeping them. They're pretty cool.
yeah, they're not going to hold up to repeated use.
Not if you put them in a dishwasher.
Yeah.
Hand wash maybe.
Yeah.
They can probably break pretty easily.
Oh,
But
definitely. Well, it'll
hopefully,
wear off too after a while.
Hopefully they come out with more of these at some point. We may or may not have a set for sale at the
I remember
Rumble.
7-Eleven used to have slushy cups or
Yeah,
rice
like
cups.
Austin and yeah.
Yeah.
We don't have a lot of those.
7-Elevens?
Yeah.
There's more than you think.
Off Schuylkill Avenue, I know.
There's also there's more.
Well, but
all
like-
speedways are 7-Elevens.
Are they?
Yeah.
No.
Also, that one right by us then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I didn't know that. But actual 7-Elevens, like Philly, stuff like that. So, busy summer for us, like we've said before, and it just keeps on going because I think August 17th we'll be at AXW again. Thigh Slap. Jack Vaughn will be there. That's pretty cool. We've met him already. I have a picture.
Yep.
Not weave. You've.
Yeah.
We have.
I was not there.
I recommend meeting him. He's pretty cool. So, July 27th this weekend at the Lebanon Fair. Go out, enjoy some Three Legacies Wrestling. August 3rd, get out there, man. You don't know what you're missing. It's really an amazing show. Front row is sold out. Second row is just about sold out. Third row is just about sold out.
Have some fun with wrestling.
Yeah, get out there, have fun. It's a great time. Obviously, SummerSlam is August 3rd as well, so that kind of sucks. But I'd rather enjoy some independent.
What
wrestling.
sucks is that I don't want to watch it because I want to watch it later.
Yeah.
But I know people are going to come up to us all night.
Yeah.
That's a perk. SummerSlam. If you want to go out to the Red Rose Rumble, you can always watch SummerSlam again.
Yeah.
They'll have it on replay.
I know. It's like, I want people to don't tell me anything. Just don't ruin it.
Yeah.
I've watched so many shows the next day.
Oh, yeah.
I watched WrestleMania the next day. Remember, I didn't watch the tag match.
I don't go on social media the next day because I have so many photos to edit. So, August 3rd, come out, come meet your favorite stars, Mr. Anderson, TJP, Blue Meanie. Have a great time. We'll see you next week.
Later.